and with the chat room Q&A with my boy Drez and Mr. B Dot. What's going on with y'all fellas?
Man, what's happening with you, bro? Everything's going good. Everything's going good.
What's going on, everybody? It's me, Dree. We back on it again. Sending a shout out to everybody in the chat room. I'm currently hooking myself up to the point to where I can see the chat room, so I know who's there, so I know what questions are coming. You know the game. You know the name of the game when you see the word chat room between me and Richie.
Word, word, word. Yeah, so what's going on with your future travels, Brian Bourne and Drez?
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm actually in Texas now, but I'll be rolling out to Bogota, Colombia on Friday. So in about 6 days, I'll be rolling out to Colombia, man. I'll be out there for from the 2nd to the 11th. So while I'm out there in Colombia, I hit Bogota, I'm gonna hit Medellin. I'm gonna try to hit Barranquilla. I just bought some land out there, so I want to go check my land out, and I'm looking to buy some more land out there as well. So that's what I got going on right now, man. I'm looking to. Oh yeah, another thing too, another major thing that's going on too. I haven't even talked about this much, but I'm relocating my barber shop. I'm
Oh,
relocating my barber shop.
oh, okay.
So I'll talk more in depth about that later, but I guess we can talk. Just do the Q&A because it's a long. It's not a long story, but it's gonna take a few minutes. So we'll talk about that later on if anybody have any questions about it.
Word, word, word. What's your future travels, Drez? What's good with
Well, let's just say I'm hitting the double tap on the Medellin trigger. I'll be going next month from August 29th to September 5th. So I'll be going finally during a holiday. I don't know if there's a holiday out there where I'm going, but I think it'll be a holiday when I return in November, from November 5th to November 14th. So I'm looking very forward to doing it. I was thinking about going somewhere else, but somebody corrected me. Somebody redirected me to a place called Costa Rica when I had a whole other country. I had a stamp streak going on. I was about to go get me a whole nother stamp, and then I decided to go to this other country, which would have got me another stamp. And then I read a lot of negative feedback about the country as I was talking about going to the country, and someone say, "Hey, don't go to that country." So I'm just gonna go back to where I know for the time being. And since I can't go to a new country, I'm gonna see to it that I go to new places inside the city that I've already been to. So with that said, I do have an itinerary as far as what I'm gonna do. I don't know what the group's gonna do. It is very hard keeping you Negroes together sometimes. So I'm just gonna put an itinerary together for self, let them know day by day where I'm going, what I'm doing, where I'm gonna be doing it at, and you're welcome to tag along. But that will be August 29th through September 5th, the Labor Day holiday.
word, word. And what's the second trip? November?
November 5th to November 14th. I forget what the holiday is out there during that time. I had to look at the calendar and check again. But my trip in uh, August next month will be to set up some of the things or set some of the events that'll be happening in November. So I look forward to this new place that I'm going to. I'm having a barbecue out there on next month. I got a friend that's out there going to throw down for me. Me and the people going to put together and get ribs, get pork, get whatever we need, whatever she like to barbecue. We're gonna go out there and barbecue, and based on how it is, if everything goes well in that area, when we return in November, what I do is I have one of the moderators. I don't know if he's in the chat room. Well, this is somebody else's stream, so it's not my chat room. But there is a brother that's a moderator in my chat room that also is a world-renowned barbecue guy. So if everything goes well next month at the barbecue, then I had that same barbecue again in a couple months, and we'll put him on the grill, let him do his thing.
Word, word. Uh, okay. Sound like that brother know what he doing out there. He burning it down, huh?
Hey, I
Good
got
chick.
I got footage on him doing his thing. You know,
All right. Make sure y'all cook the breakfast with no hog.
well, There's gonna be a hog and there's gonna be some hog. There's gonna be some chicken. There's gonna be some cow. You know.
You now have 76,000 points as part of the awards.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Go ahead, go ahead. No, I'm checking. I'm trying to set my phone up so I can see. Check.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing myself. So I'll just go ahead on and start off with the shout outs. I'm pretty sure everybody that's in the chat room now was in the chat room in the previous live event. But shout out to Big D. Shout out to CJ Ford. Shout out to Jackson Jeter, Coast 32. There he is. There he is. I was just talking about you, player. You ain't hear me talk about you, huh? I wasn't talking about you bad or nothing, but shout out to Jay Rich. Thank you for the donation. I'll be live with Richie Rich on tomorrow. Once again, everybody, the name of the game, once you see the word chat room in between me and Richie, that means you come with the questions, we come with the answers. The more questions you come with, the more answers we come back at you with. The longer you ask questions, the longer the show goes. So as of right now, this is already limited to maybe 30 minutes. So just go ahead on and come on at us with the questions. It's no problem.
Word.
Shout out to Jimmy G. And while I'm thinking about it, R&R and Drez Travelers Consultation is now open for business. Please contact us at our respective emails.
Word. So, Brian Boy, speak on the moving of the business, man. Is something you want to talk about?
I'll talk about it a little bit. So I'm I'm in a decent location. And what I did was I bought the business from a barber. So I pretty much bought it ready made. It was everything was pretty much turnkey. It already had the barbers. It already had chairs and the whole shebang. I added some security cameras and a few other things, but for the most part, it was already ready. So the building that I'm in, I'm actually renting it, and I'm renting the whole building. And on the top floor is a tattoo parlor, and the tattoo parlor pays me rent every month, and then of course, I pay the rent, the whole rent for the whole building. Well, the the barber that I bought the business from, he's still kind of connected somehow, some way with in that area with the businesses and stuff like that. So he's having a conflict with the tattoo parlor upstairs. I'm not really
Mm.
sure exactly what it is, but the tattoo parlor, they're getting ready to leave. They're getting ready to roll out. It's nothing I did, nothing anybody did, but they having some type of conflict. I don't know the whole story, but so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna just pretty much just get another building, get the building on my own, and just move the barbershop to another location. So that's actually one reason I'm going up there Friday is to look at other locations. I've been seeing them online. I got some guys on the ground for me doing some ground work, but you know how it is. It's not the same if I'm not there. You know, and I don't want to make a decision unless I'm actually there physically there as far as going through with it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm relocating. My barbers are going with me. My manager's going with me. Everybody's going with me. We just gonna move locations. That's all.
Word, word. So when I come to Bogota, man, that give me a cut, man.
And I got you, man, 100%. Tell them you know B dot. You good. Yeah.
Word, word, word.
You get the B dot special. You know what I'm saying?
Trees, man, got a question, man.
Go ahead, shoot.
He said, how do you find New Life Baptist Church, man? Columbia.
Oh, like I
It's with the
said,
O,
if
like with a U. Columbus.
you're by yourself, you just gotta know one thing. You just gotta understand that Google and Uber is your friend. All you gotta do is go right on in there and tap it in. You ain't gotta throw no special codes at it just to get it to pop up. Sex in South America is not taboo. So at that point, Uber is your friend. So you should have no problem with finding it. It's right there. Uh, what is it? Carrera. What is that? I forget which Carrera it is, but it's right. It's right near Central. And besides, if you don't find that one, trust me, they have other churches you could go to. So it's no big deal if you don't find it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Any question, Kevin Kev? What up, man? What's good, player? No, you say you going on to Sasua, September. So what do you say to brothers, man, that they only go to Sasua, man? They don't go other places, Dre. What you say to that?
Well, if you're gonna keep going to Sasua, I suggest that you continue to go to Sasua and just do one thing for me, man. Just make sure you stay scrapped up, keep yourself safe, so you go just like you can. So you come home just like you went over there. But just go ahead on, make sure you stay scrapped up because it's those critters running around everywhere. So you can catch a critter in the airport, you can catch it in the air, you can catch it overseas, you can catch it over here. So just make sure you stay scrapped up wherever you go.
Oh, okay.
But but if you want to keep going to Sasua, hey, go ahead and go to Sasua. When I go over there, I'm gonna see to it. I take myself to Santo Domingo, and so I don't have to worry about none of these quote unquote arrests that's going on. These arrests that you've been hearing about, and also I'm not going. I cook my own food, so I ain't got to worry about you know catching nothing from the minute bar and any of this other foolishness that's been going down out there. So I find every way I possibly can to be safe. Now, last time I talked about it in depth, there was somebody in my chat room talking about, oh, bro, you don't want to go in and experience the food of the country? You don't even need a passport. Well, go talk to them 10 people that supposedly died in DRC, see what they got to say about that. I knew something was going to happen sooner or later. I had always been hearing about people becoming sick and dying in DR. It's just that when you put it on television, then it becomes a problem. You know, that's just like uh, everybody was going to play the Denver Broncos up in Mile High and beating the shit out of the Denver Broncos, and then all of a sudden when they started winning, it was we get up there, we can't breathe. Now it's a problem that something is happening there. But just go ahead on and just stay safe. Do however you want to do to maintain your safety. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about
Word, word. They asking you, Drees, where can you find bodybuilders?
that. Well, I will tell you this. About an hour, I think, east of Rio, there is a place called Buzios. And in this place called Buzios, it was some of the finest stacked women that I have ever seen in my life. I bullshit you not. I just had to grab me one. I just had to try it out. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my hand in the cooking jar. I had to go to it, but honestly, you can find those type of ladies all over Colombia. All you gotta do is just walk in the gym. I guarantee you'll find a bodybuilder. Now the only difference between a Colombian bodybuilder and a Brazilian bodybuilder, the Colombians, they just work out. It's working out and then there's pushing weight. See them Brazilians, when they get under them weights, they get under them weights. They pushing weight. You understand me? The lady that I was cool with, my translator, she get up under 225 like she about to be in the combine or something. You know, and it hurts to tell you this, but something happened when I stepped away with her, and it was a cool, but at the same time it was not cool what happened. But I must say I did enjoy my time with my translator. But she was also my workout partner. But it looks very crazy when you in the gym and she all swole and you just got a toned body. It was wild. But if you want to find your bodybuilder, especially in Rio, you go to Buzios. That's where they just just all of them just swole up. Right? And but the thing about those bodybuilders, it's a lifting season and then it's the off season. When you see them in the off season, you see them in the real, how they really are. Without the weights, without this and that. and you can't help but be mesmerized, bro. So if you go to Rio, go to Buzio's. If you go to Colombia, you go in the gym. You could go. They look. Everybody's about their fitness in South America. You could get. I watched this girl take some cement in a bucket. She cut the bucket in half. She put a little stick in the middle of the cement. She poured cement into the bucket. She put a little stick in it. After the cement dried, she cut a hole in the bottom where the stick was at. You know what that was? That was for her to do her leg curls. When they really into getting their weights done, they would find anything to do to make weights. They use cement in buckets and put it on the little leg curl machine and use that as an actual weight. I saw this, I bullshit you not. But everybody is about their fitness. So even if you do not find a, a, a bodybuilder, you could go up in Santo Domingo, and that's healthy right there. Richard will tell you, but, they clutching their sides. You know what I'm saying? But these people are just as healthy as can be when you get up in them hills. They walk at a 45-degree angle all day. So they got big calves, big thighs, big uh, uh, quads. They're just healthy. So even if you don't find a bodybuilder, you can't help but be mesmerized with what you do have. Even if you got a big fat one, or you can even have a big old one, it's still a thing to be seen. Next question.
Let me see. I said, make sure you got that bag for Sasul. Stuff inflated. Okay. Well, Brian, you still here with me?
Yeah, I'm still here. What's going on with you? Can you hear me?
Hey, what advice can you give these brothers? What knowledge can you instill on them as far as protecting themselves when they dealing with these women, man? What would you say to these brothers, man?
Well, first of all, man, we have to use our intuition. You know how they say a woman has a woman's intuition? Well, men, we have intuition as well. A lot of times we don't really act on it. We just ignore it. But we have intuition as well. We have that that voice in the back of our head saying something is up. Um, so work on that, sharpen your skills with that. I would say what I do is, as far as something, as far as technology is concerned, is I have cameras. I have cameras that I have in my habitation where I live. So in my Airbnb or my hotel or whatever, my condo, whatever the case may be, I have hidden cameras. So it kind of protects me in the event that something goes down. I know for a fact that I'm on the up and up. I'm not doing anything criminal. So if anything comes up, anything happens, I can go and say, hey, look, this is what happened, and I have a record of it. So that's what I would say. One of the main things is CYA, man. You got to cover your own self, man. Cover your own butt, because when you're out in these foreign countries, man, sometimes you might get in a secret situation. You might not know the areas. You might not know what's going on. If you don't speak a whole lot of Spanish, then they can try to take advantage of you, shit like that. So you gotta have the intuition. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. And as always, man, that's the best um, 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 advice I can give, and the best money I spent. The best investment I spent was on those cameras, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like insurance. It's best to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know what I'm saying? If something go down and this you're out there world against somebody else's, you're like, damn, I should have got them damn cameras. B-Dot told me to get them damn cameras 2 months ago. You know what I'm saying? So
So these are like portable cameras, and you just set them up in the room.
you can do that too. You know, my cameras are hidden cameras. So
Yeah.
my cameras at my house here in the States is just, you can see them. But when I go out, they're portable cameras because it's easier to set up a hidden camera. You know, it's easy to set up. I travel with them, so it's a whole lot easier like that for me.
So
It's not that expensive.
what about like dealing with the women, like as far as on that bedroom boom thing, like a lot of brothers feel like maybe they can skinny dip without protection and stuff. What can you tell them about that?
Oh no, man! I would say, man, that's you don't want to go that route, man. I mean, the thing about it is this, man. The same way you would protect yourself here in the states, you need to protect yourself abroad as well. They're not immune to anything that's not here in the states. If it's anything, it might be something else, something different that's not in the states. So um, it's kind of like boxing. Protect yourself at all times. You know what I'm saying? So, and I understand some guys, get into a relationship with the female and all that, but hey, they got clinics over there just like they have over here. You go over there, get tested, get her tested. You want to be in a relationship with a young lady or whatever over there. You get tested, and know your status, man. So you just want to know your status in the states. Ain't no different. Ain't no different getting on that plane going somewhere else, man. So that's my best advice is just to treat the same way you treat it when you're in the states.
Word. So what you think, Drees? Because I know a lot of guys say, "Oh man, I just slipped up, man. Hey, hell, I did what I had to do." She ain't no working girl though.
Well, my thing is, like I tell anybody, if you're not going over there periodically, more than twice to three times a year, or you're not staying over there, do not trust that theory. Do not trust that theory. I don't give a shit. Well, I don't know if you want me to cuss. I want to keep it PG, but do not trust that theory because you can't afford to. You know what I'm saying? She might be able to afford to, because she might have that gangster, already. She trying to get it away, you know. But you cannot trust that theory whether you think she could be a main thing that you dealing with while you there, or she could be your main thing that you thinking about tying a knot with. But until you there to verify how much of a man it really is or it's gonna be, I suggest you don't try that theory. You know, keep your keep your cover on your Bible. That's all I'm gonna say, and study as much as you like. Do not take the cover off the book. Because if you do, you're gonna have problems. That I can guarantee you. That I can guarantee you. But I don't know what's going on with my screen share right now. All I'm seeing that y'all just looking at black screen. I don't know what's going on with that. But I figured, throw me a couple screen shares up, but I guess it's not working right now. But do not trust any theories that you got you a virgin, uh, you got a clean chick, any of that. You know, unless you over there to verify, for yourself. I ain't talking about, open it up and look at it. I'm talking about take it to the doctor and get a test. You know? don't,
Smell good, look good. Shit.
yeah, ain't like
Wait.
when you drop. Remember how y'all used to drop the candle on the ground and then lift it up to the sky like God was gonna clean it? You can't do that with that. Nah, you know,
There's
take it
some.
to the take it to the clinic because when you in Rio, they got a just like they got a brothel on every block, they got a clinic on every block. And some of the clinics are right next to the brothel. So trust me, they know what's going on out there. So you make sure you go and get everything tested and see for yourself. Look at the paperwork for yourself. You go out there thinking, "Oh, I got me a good girl. Don't look like she don't do nothing." All right, that's what I had to deal with in Rio. She she called me. She wake me up. She helped me with my Portuguese. She telling me this and talking to me good and all this here. We on the way to the doctor, and all of a sudden, what I I do have to do something for the light bill. I was like, oh man, you could have told me this uh 3 weeks ago, but nah, you want to wait till I get all the way out. You thinking I ain't gonna deal with you? I guess all of a sudden she thought she was gonna get something from it, but you know, you played yourself, you know. But I could have played myself too, and believing that she was a regular, and you know, I could have been DJ Drees right now. You know, I'll still be scratching. You know what I mean?
Word.
But
Mm-hmm.
my thing is, it was. But what happened was, I had, let's just put it this way: I ran through the jungle. I laid there and got up on the something that I wasn't supposed to get on, and ended up with a fungus, and I had to go to the hospital in it. Damn, it was very uncomfortable. I really couldn't enjoy myself the first couple of days. Like, as y'all touched down, because I was very uncomfortable. Like, my leg was very irritated. My foot was like irritated, you know, and it was like, I stayed going back and forth to the shower. That's why I didn't really have no clothes by the time we were supposed to go to the party for Rob, because I was changing clothes and washing, changing clothes and washing, because that's what I had to do based on what the doctor was saying due to the whole fungal shit. But I never should have took my ass in the jungle to begin with. But now I wants to be Crocodile Dundee and shit. So I paid for it. But fellas, keep your covers on, you know, study all the Bibles you like. Whatever it is, just go ahead on and have your fun, do what you need to do, but do it how you need to do. You know, do not take any chances, especially out there in DR anywhere. Don't take chances around the corner. Treat it just like that. Treat it like it's that sketch you brought around the corner. Take your, and get yourself checked once you, either before you leave or when you come back. But make sure you get your shit checked one way or the other.
Word. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I be hearing these brothers, man. They go over there and they think that 24-hour clinic cure anything. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I take that antibiotic, man. I get up out of there. You know what
Right,
I'm
right.
saying?
I got a question for you, Rich.
Good.
Shout out to T.R. Haywood, man. I ain't seen you in there in a while, but you know, how do you know Russell? You know,
Oh, okay.
and are you going to Rio in November?
Oh, y'all going real. Um, shit. I know. How do I know Russell?
Yeah, how do you know Russell?
Shit. Man, originally, I guess through the YouTube, man. We got in a WhatsApp group about 2 or 3 years ago. It was in a WhatsApp group, and they took a group trip to Colombia, so I met them in Colombia.
Right.
T.R. Haywood was there too. I met him.
Yeah. Guess who else was there?
Drees was there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Man, you went up the mountain and you quit on me. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that was a hell of an experience right there. But for people that want to see that experience, go on my channel and look up Drees in the Mountain, I think I called it. But just go back to my Medellin video from 2017. It still should be up there. You know, but I read that wrong. I read it as a question. I'm sorry, T.O. But T.R. But uh, I was looking forward to meeting up with Russell in Sao Paulo on November 5th for the Miss Boom Boom contest, but due to the WTU meetup, I will not be able to make it, and I'll be going back to Rio at some time, either later this year or at the beginning of next year, or by Carnival. I'll be back most definitely, because I've also have it scheduled to be there in May, so I got to get my buddy passes together so I can make it to Miami, because if you fly from Miami, the tickets are significantly cheaper. So, I got my next what 2 to 5 trips already mapped out as far as where to go and whatnot, and I'm looking forward to take them, because how I'm working right now, I'll be able to take a couple days here, take a week here to go all the way over there. Take 2-3 days just to go right to Santo Domingo. So I'm gonna make all of these destinations one way or the other. Yeah, bro. And you're screen sharing World Traveler United right now, bro.
Word.
Word. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Peyton Place. You know, Coach of 32 still in here.
Shout out to Pay Play.
Shout out to D Bizzle. I see you, player. You know what I'm saying? Out of Vine Biz. You remember what I just told you in the email? Just, you know, keep your helmet on your soldier. Make sure you make it through the war all right. You know what I'm saying? Ibiza Hotel. That's where you staying at. That's Santo Domingo, correct?
At Santiago.
All right.
And this live is sponsored by Ibiza Hotel, where you can come and tie a girl up. Literally. tie her up, put her in the scrap. You know what I'm saying? Also, Brian, don't tell me, man, Bogota, do they have cabanas and stuff like that? Beat out.
Well,
Beat out.
I'm sorry, man. I was on mute. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, Bogota, do they have cabanas and stuff?
Yeah. They got, yeah, they got 'em. They got whatever you want, Bogota, man.
Man, you gotta tell the people about Bogota, man. I think you holding out on it.
Man, I love Bogota, man. Bogota is a nice city. Another city as well is Cali. Cali's a nice city as well, man. A lot of nice situations out there in Cali, man. A lot of nice situations going on out there, man. And I'm not gonna be able to hit it this go round, but I'll hit it next go round. Probably in either September, probably October. So I'm out the country every 8 weeks, due to my contract. So every 8 weeks, man, I'm out this joint, man. So um, that's
nothing
how
wrong with that.
I set it up. Hold on 1 second, man. I was getting my car washed and I gotta get this guy a tip. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put you on mute real quick. Hold on.
All right, I'll take it over from here. Raw illness says the main thing with dealing with women in South America is to remember that no matter how fine they look or how many of them are working girls. So not only sticking, so you're not the only one sticking. I guess that's what he meant. So don't be over there licking the ice cream. Well, player, uh, we had a brother with us in Rio, and he was in Wal. He went to Walmart. He was licking the ice cream. I ain't gonna say no name, you know, but he was licking ice cream. But my thing is, licking the ice cream, whatever you want to call it. If you're not over there to make sure that ice cream is your bucket of blue pill, hey, take all precautionary steps necessary. You know what I mean? But my thing is, it ain't just South American women. It's also these women that's in the islands. It's like it's a difference if y'all ever thought about it. It's like the women in DR are whores, but the women in Colombia are educated hoes. Has anybody noticed the difference? Put a 5 in the chat room if you do. You know what I mean? It's crazy though, yo. Yeah, and I don't know why my screen share is sharing. I don't know what the fuck it's sharing. You know what I mean? Let me stop this and see what I can get.
Yeah, I'm back, man. I'm back. Yeah, I was
All
getting
right.
my car washed, man. I had to get it. You know how it is. Get a guy a little tip, man. He was kind of waiting around on me. With his hand out, you know what I'm saying? So I gave him a couple of dollars. The young guy, man. But yeah, man, Colombia, man. Oh man, I love it. Yeah, I love Colombia so much that this job that I have, I'm a consultant. So when I was negotiating my contract, and I told him, I said, look, I got to be off every 8 weeks so I can leave and go somewhere. I said, if y'all can't accommodate that and pay for it, and I'm sorry, I can't work. I had to find somewhere else to go.
So they gotta pay for it.
Oh, they pay for it. They pay every time I go back to Colombia, man. They pay for it every time. They
So,
actually pay more
so you told them
because
that's where you live at then?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So they actually pay more than what it costs to go. So I get a little extra stuff, something I put in my pocket when I'm there. So it works out good, man. It worked out good for me.
I'm gonna go to my job Monday, man. Tell them the same thing.
I don't know. You a consultant, man? I don't know. Go let that slide, bro.
They gonna say Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, we ain't even paying for you to go there.
All right.
Man, you wild, man. You wild, boy. Yeah, man. So yeah, I told them that, man, and they didn't have no problem. They was trying to get me to come work with them all last year when I was working out on this other job I was working on when I first come into the chat, and I took off. I don't know if you remember now, but I took off in December. My contract ended, and I stayed December, January, February in Colombia. I started out. I spent the week in DR, and then the rest of the time I was in Colombia for 2 months. And they called me several times, and the last time they called me, I told them, I said, "Look here, these are my demands, and this is what I'm willing to do, and if you can take it or leave it." And they said they'll take it. So
Word. That's what's up. Shit, well, they ain't gonna work where I'm at, man. You know, I'm just a swirl in the hamster wheel up there, man. Shit. Trying to get a nut. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
like
think
getting
we all squirrels trying to get a nut around this.
I'm literally trying to get a nut. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Shit.
Me too, goddamn.
Shit.
All right. Is my screen share sharing finally?
I could turn it off for you. Hold on.
Oh, you ain't got to. You ain't got to. Just
No,
leave.
no,
Leave.
no. Go ahead. That'll give me a break.
Oh man, I'm just showing some of my Columbia Robert Downey footage myself, man.
Robert Downey.
Yeah, yeah. He was when he was in Medellin, you know.
Okay. I see. I,
Ah, man, if he'd have kept drinking like he was drinking, yeah, he'd have definitely been just like that Iron Man, all broke and shit.
yeah.
The Bizzle, the
Get it,
Bizzle,
get it. Hey, hey, hey. Get it, get it. That's Iron Man from the 70s, man.
Iron Man got leggings on. That ain't no Iron Man. The Bizzle
Well,
said,
yeah, wow.
the
Iron Man.
Bizzle, the Bizzle says, I finally landed my remote job, so I'm ready to hit the skies. That's what I want to do. I wouldn't mind doing that. I'm an industrial guy. I like forklifts and trucks and all that kind of shit. I wish I could do me. I wish I did have the patience to sit still to do a remote job in a remote work. Well, yeah, man, and Iron Man, he did get down. He did. He almost got ran over too while he was out there fucking around. But you know that would have been a whole different post if that would have happened. But Jay Rich says the world is just not Sasua. Uh, guess what? It's not. There's also Santo Domingo. Y'all should try that. Y'all should try Santo Domingo and Boca Chica. La Romana, stay away from the minibar. You'll be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Illness says he not linking no working girls to U.S. or abroad. You know what I'm saying? He basically saying he not eating them yeast infected girls, man.
I'm like this. I just finished with this whole fungus and got my shit finally back cleared up. So I'm not finna take that risk, put my face nowhere. I might not even kiss another broad for the concern. If I even get, if I get that luck, I ain't even try to. I'm kissing you on your cheek and that's it.
OW in the building.
I
What's
don't know.
going
That's
on?
There he is, Morpheus. Look like he got the glasses on, like he got the red and the blue pill in his hands.
Man, bro, I'm at work, man. I just hollering at y'all fellas right quick, bro. I ain't gonna be on here too long, bro. Just want to give a shout out to my WTU family. Yeah, that's about it.
Word.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, what time you get off, man? When you gonna work out again, bro?
Yeah, I went yesterday to work out, man, but I got this cold, man, so I'm not really able to run. So I'll probably go back Sunday, man. I'm just trying to get myself my health back right, man. Cause you got a cold, you can't run, you can't do too much of nothing, man. You be real weak in there, be like a half a workout. So I get off of work tonight. I get off to work tonight around 6:30. So I should be back home around 7 or 8 or something. So I'm gonna hit you up around then, bro. But I want to touch base with y'all. What's up, B Dizzle, man? I see you over there, B Dot. You a hard
What's
man to
going
find,
on?
man.
What's going on, man? What's happening with you,
Man,
player?
man, I can't call it, bro. Just try to fight this little summer cold, man. So I can get back in the gym and do what I do, bro. That's about it, man.
Man, I hope you get the feeling better, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you, Soldier. All right, fellas, man. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Just want to holler at y'all right quick. I'm going to get at y'all a little bit later on, you heard me?
All right, man. Be safe.
Mr.
Later.
504. All right.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, man, so which one of y'all in the group, man, gonna meet us on one of these trips, man? You know, we've been chopping it up on the internet. You know, we need to do a YouTube Million Man March. Million Man March for the travelers. Need to get together. Talk to Brother Farrakhan. See what we can get going on. What you think, B? Does a Million Man March to Bogota, man?
Man, let's do it. Nah, we don't want to go to Bogota, man. Can't have million of y'all in Bogota, man. One of y'all might run into one of my mains or something, man. I can't have that, man. We'll be out there fighting. We'll be at the Million Man March fighting over my mains, man. Nah, we can't do that. We can't have it. I ain't gotta. Nah. I'm good. Let's do it somewhere else, man. Let's do it. Let's do it in Sasua or something, man.
Million Man March in the suit. Yeah, for the travelers all over the world.
Let's do it in Sasua.
Nope. South side. Yeah.
Hey, well, B-Dot, where you gonna be at in November, man? For the 7th through the 14th, you gonna try to make that in Medellin?
Man, I can do it, man. I can do that. All you gotta do is tell me the dates and I can make it happen, brother. November the what?
7 to 14.
7 to 14th. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Put it on my calendar, man. Y'all might have to remind me I'm driving. But yeah, 7 to 14 November. Okay, I can think I remember that.
Yeah, man, talk to your job, man. Go ahead and put your demand in.
Nah. If it's in November, I know I can go. That's way enough in advance. I can make that happen, no problem.
But you
So
can
you
get
said Medellin, right?
give me and my boy Drez a tour of Bogota. Then we'll do a two
I,
city
I thought you said you were
trip.
gonna do Medellin, man. I thought you said
No,
Medellin.
we're gonna do both.
Okay, in 7 days.
Hey, man, I just want to see Bogota for a few days. You know,
Okay, you want to get your feet wet in Bogota? Okay, all right then. But come on then. I got you covered, brother. Come on up Bogota, man.
you know how them birds be sticking their beak down in the water, shaking it,
Yeah,
clean.
I'll show you my hood, man. Show you where I roll at, man. Show you my stumping grounds out there, man.
Gotta get
Meet my people, man. Get your hair cut, get your nice little shave, get your nails done, man. Get a nice little shave and a haircut. Look, yeah.
I might grow my hair out long, man, with some dreads and put on some black glasses. Maybe I get some more likes.
All right.
Get the likes up. Get the likes up.
Hey, Dree.
Come again?
I said I might grow my dreads out and go down to Bogota.
Well, at least it won't be Santo Domingo. People gonna beat your ass down there looking. But look, let me go into the chat room right quick. Shout out to Otto Von Biz. He says, "This is going to be my 6th time in the suit. I've been staying further and further from the action every time. Last time was Pyramid Plaza. This time I'm in the hills outside El Bay. Good choice, player. Good choice, because when those police come run down on them like they claim, you're way out the way. All you gotta do is call them in and do what you want, do what you will with them. You know what I'm saying? So shouldn't really be a problem. Oh, and if you're looking at my screen, the name of that club is called Dolce Vita. And trust me, they got some things in there. If anybody looking to go to Rio, please hit me up. I'll let you know where you need to stay, where you need to be. Threes and R&R consultation. Hit us up, man. But the perfect place to be in Sasua for me, I was in, there's the script, and there's the main highway coming through Sasua. And then they got, I was down there by the other not I was by the other what is that, the other supermarket, not Supermercado where they supposedly done found fake wine and all of that, but the other one there on the other end. You make the right before you get to that second. You make the right before you get to the second supermarket, and you go up the hill. I was way up in there. They had jungle. They had all kind of. I don't know what it is about out there, but they had animals that they jungle that. There's a different sound from what you used to in the woods out here. You know, if I didn't walk outside before sundown, I didn't go outside. You know, but
Word.
but I was way on the other side of the highway from Pedro Cosante. I ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I like it, because they had a place to bury a motherfucker. That bit that bribe me, or I'd have dealt with her nice and easy. But I like don't stay near the unless it's my first time. I don't like staying near the action. But if you in Copacabana, no matter where you stay at, depending on what block you're in, between 200 and 1,000, you can't help but be in action. It's like a block you could walk to, get to a cleaners. A block you could walk to, get to something to eat. A block you could walk to, get you some lunch. A block you could walk to, get you some breakfast. And if you walk down any given block, you might walk by easily 70 to 80 stores, because they have a big office building set up. And you think it's an office building, but inside these buildings are pretty much stores. You could walk through, and you got stores on one side, you got stores on the other, and you could walk straight through to get to the next street. So it'll be a whole 3-story, 4-story building with nothing but stores in it, and then it goes 2 floors under. So on any given block, you might walk by 60 stores, so you can't help but find something to eat. You can't help but find some type of souvenir that you're trying to bring home. But it's off the chain to be in Copacabana by itself. And being in Copacabana will lead you to get into other places inside the city of Rio. You can't help but be impressed by it. But if there's anybody that's looking for a consultation given the city of Rio or Medellin even, feel free to contact me or Richard at the conclusion of the show.
Word. OW, appreciate that. Shout out to you, man. He says X B Dot, is Santa Fe a good place for him? And you got another question, B Dot. Are you fluent in Spanish?
Okay, on the Santa Fe situation. Santa Fe and Bogota is kind of a sketchy area. If you with a group of people, you might be okay, but I wouldn't advise anyone going out there on your own, especially if you're new to the city and you're not really familiar with what's really going on and the landscape in that area. It's a cool place to go. It's a cool place to experience. I put it to you like that. It's a cool place to experience, but it's not for everybody. I put it to you like that. It's not for everybody. So Santa Fe is it's do your research. You can do all the research you want, and you can kind of get an idea of what's going on, but you're not really going to understand it till you're there. But I advise anybody who's going out there, of course, go with someone that knows the area. Don't go out there by yourself. Go out there with a group of people, or like I said, go out there with someone you know. I got a buddy of mine. He goes there. He lives there. So I go with him, and just me and him, and I feel safe. He knows everybody out there. He like the king of Santa Fe. So I don't feel bad, going out there with him. But for someone else that doesn't know, I would advise you to do your research, get someone that you know out there that you trust, and definitely don't go out there by yourself. Definitely not at night.
Okay.
And Spanish, no, I'm not. I'm not fluent in Spanish. No, I understand it more than I speak it, but no, I'm not. I'm not fluent in Spanish at all. No, out of 100%, I'd say I'm about maybe 15%. And so I have a long way to go. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning though every day.
can I take the next one?
Yeah, go ahead, Dree.
I would love to answer this question. Raw illness. Shout out to Raw Ills. Hey, and speaking of Raw Ills, Raw Ills is a triple threat. He does his own beats. He does his own musical arrangement. He does his own lyrics. Feel free to holler at that brother. He probably got some music and got some beats on this channel. But go ahead and click on his name. Give him a like. Give him a subscription. Subscribe to the brother. Share his music. Check him out. He says, "Yo, Rich and Drees, y'all still staying in El Poblado in November? I'm thinking about staying in Laurelez this next trip. Uh, Bro, if you have to stay in Laurelez now, something is wrong with you. That's what I'm trying to get the. I'm going next month, and I already told them cats, I'm not trying to go nowhere around the park. There's so many other places to go. I'm going into other spots that once I go scout them out for myself, when we go back in November, I'm going to set up things to happen in this place now. One place that I'm hearing a lot about is Bejo, but there's a good side to Bejo, there's a bad side to Bejo. And of course, the majority of us here, if they heard anything about Bejo, what they heard about was the bad side. So I made some contact with a couple of people out there in Bejo, and there's a guy that interviewed me on his channel when I was in Rio, and I'm gonna be getting with him to pretty much do a follow up video, I guess, about Rio and about being in Medellin because I'll be in Medellin at that time. But there's some other places in Medellin that you're not seeing in the black travel sector. You know, like your Bejos, like your well, I'm not even gonna name them. I'm just gonna go there. I'm gonna scout them out, and you gonna get the footage from me first. I'm gonna be. That's why they call me Drees the Negro now, because I'm going places you not going, and we just gonna leave it like that. But it's gonna be some places, you know. Shout out to Jay Rich. Thanks for the compliment, player. I'm gonna keep it coming as best I can, because I got X amount of footage on Rio. So when I do a regular Drees speech, you're gonna see extra. You're gonna see a lot of B-roll, and it's gonna be like a lot of B-roll where it's like, man, I didn't see that part in the regular videos. Well, it's still some actual videos that I still had to produce that from the Rio trip. But one of these videos that I might have to produce might be the fair, but it's some things that I had to exclude from the fair. So you may not see that video. You might see some of that in the B-roll. So uh, Roy Illness says he heard where Laurel is more where the Afro-Colombians stay, hence I want to check it out. No, 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 no. That's not true at all, Claire. If you want to go where Afro-Brazilians at, Afro-Colombians at, all we had to do was keep on walking up that mountain we was on. The one called Community 13. That's where you got some dark ones at, And all of them, I ain't gonna say all of them. I ain't gonna say all of them are fine like Lorena, but all of them got legs and thighs and hips like Lorena. In fact, I don't know if Nick watching, but I'm gonna be running into Lorena, at some point during my next excursion in Medellin. But like I said, there are other places to go inside of Medellin. In fact, when we went to Community 13 last time, Rich, there was another spot where we got off the train. They got another spot to where they got gondolas going up to somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's going, but I'm gonna go scout that out to see where it's going because I forgot about that. Um, I'm looking at my old Medellin for them, saying, damn, I forgot where I was and I seen something. But it's another place that had gondolas and whatnot, and I'll be going back to scout that area once I get back. And I had that footage for you wherever it goes. In fact, I think they got like gondolas going to other places. But I'll be done figured it out pretty soon. I'm gonna get on that train. You know, hopefully I won't be on myself. I'm gonna just get on that train and just ride. I ain't gonna have my backpack on me, no none of that. I'm just gonna ride it raw. Just ride it naked, no backpack, nothing extra hanging off me. You know, I'm gonna just get on the train and just ride. And that's pretty much gonna be the same day I go to Beijing. I'm gonna go, as far as I could go into Beijing, and then I'm gonna just come on, turn around once I see I can't go no further. But as far as Beijing is concerned, I do have a partner up there that interviewed me while I was in Rio. We're going to see him, and he'll probably be coming with me to the barbecue in Robledo. So hopefully we'll have a good time.
Word. Mm-hmm. So any more questions in
I got something else. Looking at what else Raw has, you know. But before I get back to what Raw says, Coach 32 says, uh, I have a hookup 3 bedroom. Oh, that's somewhere else. But he says he's looking at Laura List also for now. But let me tell you this: there's another
really?
place. There's also another place that's right next to Laura List called Belen, Belen. They got decent places there. I'm in. You know, one thing I suggest for all of y'all that's renting Airbnb, you always rent for two, and after you always go ahead on and throw your you press the button to like ask if you could, how they say request the book. When you request the book, when you put in your dates and all that, there when you plan on going, you go ahead on and ask the host straight up whether or not you can have visitation. Don't sit up there and keep on worrying about trying to read through everything, trying to see what's going to happen. They're not going to tell you, but ask the host straight up whether you can have visitation or not. So I asked the host where I'm going at, and I have visitation, and I told CJ to take the condo upstairs, and I'll take the smaller room downstairs. So I'm thinking me and CJ gonna be in the same spot. In the spot where I'm at, we got a gym at the bottom. So in the mornings, we're possibly gonna be hooking up for a morning workout and then breakfast. So like I said, I'm gonna keep the itinerary loose, but we're gonna have it to the point of where I'm upside down. But I'm gonna have it to the point of where we can you know, be able to start our day off together and find out where we want to go, what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But as far as uh, going to any other city, we was also talking earlier about any country trip. We just gonna get to Medellin, and then from Medellin, we're gonna probably take I was thinking about doing like a date because if y'all want to go to Cartagena, I'll go to Cartagena. Like I would touch down on the 5th. So on the 6th, I'll be willing to step to Cartagena, you know, and I'm gonna probably come back home. I mean, come back to Medellin by the 7th, so everything could kick off, with the meetup and everything. If not, I have another city in mind. I'll go check that out solo if possible. But I'll be looking to go somewhere from the 6th to the 7th because I'm looking forward to everything, the actual meetup. I'm thinking of trying to have that set up at Rob's place at Sweet Georgia Cafe on Carreta 78, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but uh, but if not, I'm looking forward to go to another town in Colombia.
Word. That's what's up. Any more questions? Never take the first price on Airbnb. If you're staying more than 3 nights, always ask for a discount. That's a good suggestion.
Well, the thing is, for a discount concern, discounts go by the week. Once you pass up a week, that's when you get a 10%, 12%, 15, 16% discount. You know, but over 3 nights, I don't know if they're gonna do a discount because a lot of them have. If you got to do a 3 night minimum, I don't think doing a 4 day trip will earn you a discount. So once you get to a week, that's when you get the discount, and then that's why you also want to put for 2 people because once you get a week, you might get a little bit more of a discount. You don't believe me? try booking it for one person and then go try booking it for two. It might be a little bit increase on the percentage of discount.
Word.
No problem, Roy. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that beat, but that's my main. That's my main. That's my main. You
The
know, I got
main.
yeah, I
What's a
got
main, man? What that mean, man?
a main is a person that you know that that you gonna go stay jammed with. It's either gonna give you the business or put you in business. You know, a plug, somebody that's gonna help. Damn, what you want, girl? Oh, she asked me if I feel better.
Man, checking on you, huh?
Yeah,
Word.
but
All right, well,
long as you don't say send me a link, we good. You know what I'm saying?
send you a link.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, shit, man.
But hold on, we, don't no bitch run me. You know, she just the main. That's it. You know, she cook for you. She
Why she
clean.
gotta be a bitch now?
That's what the main is for some of us. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
But
bitch.
yeah,
I get
but sometimes main bitches want to barbecue for you. You know, and and from the looks of it, she's sweet and all this here. But like I said, until I get down there, I can't trust it. As much as I want to hope that she's not pro,
you already gave her the title. You calling her a man.
yo, titles don't mean shit. I'm saying it. That's either she living it or she not. It's all on what she doing. But my thing is, as much as I hope she's not a pro, I'm kind of do hoping she come with a price. I don't know if that's messed up or not, but anyway, fuck it. But that's the lady that's gonna be doing my barbecue for us next month. You know, that's what a main is to me. A main to me is not okay, somebody I could go and get the booty from. You can go get the booty from anybody as long as you got 30, 40, 50, $60. You know what I'm saying?
God damn. I feel
You
you.
know how it work. I'm just trying to answer the question. Well, shit, answer her question rather. You know, and I'll get back to the chat room in a second. So go ahead on, fellas, in the chat room. We're about to get ready to bring this thing to an end. So please bring up any question that you may have, or just a question you just want to throw out there. You know, it could be anything. Will the Falcons win the Super Bowl? And but just put that question in the chat room. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I appreciate you suggesting that. You know what I mean?
Uh, well, ain't nothing wrong with hope. You know what I'm saying? Nothing
Hey,
wrong with hope.
supposed to
You
keep
know,
the
I'm
hope
hoping.
alive, my
Just
brother.
but I see the Jags doing better than what they did last year. Even though they got 78-year-old Nick Foles there. But here's a other thing I also feel about Nick Foles: the simple fact that once he get out of that system, he gonna falter. The same way he did when he left from because he was in Philadelphia before, right? He was in
Yeah,
Philadelphia
yeah, yeah.
before.
He's a Philly, then he went
He got
somewhere else.
traded.
Got a little payday, and then he went somewhere else and did nothing. But Jacksonville got a good team though. He won't be pressured to do a whole lot out there because they got great defense. He'll get the ball a lot. So,
Man, you seen how Derrick Henry ran over them boys last year?
yeah. All right, OW asked, can he get smoked turkey on the grill, man? What's up?
You know, man, if they got turkey we could buy, we're gonna put it on the grill. Shit.
Make a bet.
If they got pterodactyl out there, we're gonna cook that bitch too. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Mega Bitch, yeah, man. I think you can eat the food out of sewer, man. I haven't heard of nobody having no troubles out there. You know, go ahead, enjoy your trip without worrying. Just take your own alcohol.
Yeah, just
Man,
go to the airport
Sasua,
with your alcohol.
Sasua ain't got that problem, man. Y'all keep supporting the town, man.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. And B Dizzle said, always negotiate your host. One thing they can't say is yes or no. So I agree with you. You want to try to get them down, try to get them down. You know, you might not have no towels in the bathroom, but you be all right. Or no toilet paper.
I read my I read my amenities list. I make sure I got forks, pans,
So fuck this.
microwave, washer, dryer, Wi-Fi. That's the two things I gotta have. I gotta have washer, dryer, Wi-Fi. Cause I got skin issues with eczema. If I don't, I can go bring it to the cleaner, but the cleaner's gonna wash my shit with the wrong shit, and I end up breaking out again. But
Word.
so I gotta wash with my own little powder, well not powder, my own little gels and whatnot. You know, cause I brought my gel to the washer. These people tried to charge me $25 just to dry my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ricky Thompson said, don't forget to get your credit cards for your free air miles. Is that something you partake in? Free miles and stuff?
No, I'm like Randy Moss, just straight cash on me. Just pay it off and get it over with. I want to start doing affordable because I'm looking at going to Africa next year, and that ticket there starts at like 950, and I want to start doing the thing where I could just pay it, and by the time the flight is, by the time I'm ready to book for my bags and all that the night before, I want to be finished with the payments. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
by the time I'm making my last payment, I can go ahead and get my Airbnb. And one thing I want to tell y'all, as far as buying your flights and Airbnbs, uh, depending on what city you're going to, unless it's a serious event, don't worry about your Airbnb. Get your plane ticket first, because your airplane tickets are bound to change. If your Airbnb price changes, it's only due to whatever holiday it's around there in that country. So get your plane tickets first. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why a lot of people end up not going nowhere, because they'll be looking at it 6 months out and they'll see the ticket 300 and they feel like, oh, I can wait. And then bam, when they get close to that time to leave and they got 2 weeks before they leave, the ticket all of a sudden 550. You know what I'm saying? So you end up not going. So
Word.
yeah, go ahead and get your flights out the way first. Like when I came back from Rio, the first thing I did was I bought my next ticket. See, I was actually going to another country. Then I got me a ticket for Costa Rica. Well, I was about to get my ticket for Costa Rica. What happened was Hurricane Barry. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen, so I held my money before I bought my ticket. So after the Hurricane Barry passed and everything was right, we cleaned up everything. I go back on and look, the $322 ticket, is now $565. So I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna go to that country. Somebody brought up Costa Rica to me. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and go to Costa Rica. Found a ticket for $360, and that was with the seats. All I had to do was throw the insurance on it. Probably been like $400 altogether. And all of a sudden I started getting bad feedback on how how everything is in Costa Rica. And this was before the supposedly quote unquote, throw your quote fingers up, before the 19 people died, in Costa Rica. But I was getting bad feedback about what was going on out there, and I just decided not to go. And I said, you know what? Home is calling me. Now I wanted to go back to where my first mind was, which was this other country in South America. But I had been having an itching to honestly go back to Rio. I had so much fun there that I could not complain about what was going on, the things that I didn't understand. It's just that I want to go back to understand them, as well as go to some other landmarks and go and get a little taste of more of the culture, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
No licking ice cream. No licking ice
All right.
cream. You know what I'm saying?
You got a question? Whoflyspirit.com in the chat. That's for all y'all listening. Who's Fly Spirit? I'm definitely advocate for spirit.
But look, let me tell
Put
you
my
this, people.
ass in the seat. I go to sleep and I wake up and they say, "Shit, put your seatbelts on. It's all good."
Let me tell y'all this, man. Yeah, they got shitty service, but the shitty service we talking about are the women that's doing the serving, not the motherfuckers flying the plane. The motherfuckers flying the plane went to the same school to fly a plane that the people at Delta, the people at American, the people at Viviana Air or Viva Air, the same people at Avianca, the same people at Latham. They went to the same school. So long as they went to the same school and got the verification, the verification to fly a plane, I had no problem with that. I just wish they could change from that big ass yellow, but it's all
School
good.
bus, dog.
Huh?
That's the school bus. Hey, Brian, you still with us? Brian ain't with us, man. He over there. Get ready.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I was signal went out. What you say?
Man, they say you gotta fly Spirit on your next flight, man. What you think, man? You gotta fly Spirit, or you can't go. You
I
got
never flown Spirit before, man. So I don't know. I can't speak on Spirit. That's why I was being quiet because I can't speak on Spirit. I never flew Spirit before, so.
you gotta fly Spirit, or you can't go, man. I just saw my ticket to
Oh
Bogota.
man, I already bought my ticket, man. I'm flying United first class.
Uh,
Hey, I'm flying Spirit big seat Bogota, $125. The big seat probably gonna run me $35.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I
go ahead, Drez and Fam.
Sound you was going out. I don't know if it's my phone or yours.
no, that's Richard. You can hear me though, huh, B?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's Richard going out over there.
Richie Rich, can you hear us?
Well, I take it over from you.
He went out. Yeah, but yeah, I fly United. I pretty much fly United everywhere I go, and then I fly on Avianca whenever I'm in Colombia. When I fly within the country.
Right.
I don't have anything against Spirit. I just never flown. I like United because I have a lot of points, and I have a lot of points with United. So well, actually, I don't have any. My last trip, I pretty much burnt them all out. But um, yeah, I've just been going through United my past several trips over the past several years. So yeah,
I mean,
none
my
against Spirit though. None against Spirit. I've heard that you know
but
you got to it's kind of a la carte as far as your services and stuff like that. But it is what it is.
I tell you this. See those Laytown uh airplanes? See they stewardess? I don't know if y'all paid attention, but the one that wear that all blue with the red shirt underneath, those motherfucker suits. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but those motherfucker suits be fitting them motherfuckers, man. I like Laytown service, I like how they come in. I like how they come in from the how they come in from the parking lot. You know, I could ride Laytown all day. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but all I know is it means Latin American. But like I'm saying, if I had credit cards, Dre, my flights would cost half price. Well, I had to pay the other half to somebody, so I might as well just go and pay straight up cash like I've been paying, you know. But I got in trouble with credit cards. I had to get out of that debt, and after I got out of that debt, I left credit cards alone. So my credit might be 600 something. I know it ain't good enough to get me a new house and none of that. Uh, all I know is I just want to go ahead on and get rid of the rest of my debts. So when I hit 55, when I hit 60, I can go ahead on and have my money transferred, sent over to this South American country. And all I got to do is just have a certain amount of money in the bank account to have my credit improved. I ain't got to do all this hopping through hoops like America got us doing. You know what I'm saying? But the pilot jet spirit fly the same flight simulators that everybody at Delta and America and all these other major JetBlue do. So I'm not really worried about the plane itself. I'm worried about the service that you get on the plane. That's what's bad. You know. You
Yeah, and
know.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I like I me personally, just me personally. Everybody have their own personal preference. I like flying first class because whenever I go on a vacation or go on a trip, I just like to I like to drink. as much as I want. I like to eat, eat good. Starting off, I know they got the same food at the airport and all that, but I like to just, fly in luxury. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my personal situation. I save my money up so my whole trip can be an experience. But like I said, that's just me. Everybody's different. But I don't fly first class all the time. Sometimes they don't have first class available. Or sometimes it's just so high. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I mean,
Right.
so I mean, it was one flight I was going on. It was the first class was $3,600. I was like, nah, I'm good. Y'all gonna have it, because like I said, my job pays for it, so they pay a certain amount, so I know what I can do. This trip right here, my first class ticket was $1,800 because I'm going at a certain time, and I just got my ticket not long ago. So for $1,800 for first class, from Texas to Columbia, that's high as hell. But I mean, I can pay it because my company's paying for it. So it is what it is. I didn't mind doing it.
I mean, they could pay it.
There you go. They paying it. So, and
Right.
yes, I could get the money and put it in my pocket and choose the $900 ticket and then take the 900 and put it in my pocket. I said no. I rather just I mean they're paying for it. I might as well go and just fly right, fly how I want to fly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Indeed. Richie, you here?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right, all right. Don't you have done faded off in the sunset with on the nails?
Uh, I like to know, because Ricky Thomas is saying if you had credit cards, right, each flight will cost you half. I don't understand how that's gonna work. I like you to explain that one.
Well, I think what he's trying to say is like with me, I have credit cards but it's you have to manage them. You have to manage your credit cards. Like me, the way I do it
My
is
problem.
I have credit cards, and when you get your credit card, they give you so many points, right? So just say, for instance, I got one credit card that's a Chase Sapphire Reserve. They gave me 100,000 points when I got that credit card. That's good for about, I think it was $2,900 worth of travel rewards I got just for getting the card. Um, but you have to manage your card. Once if you carry a balance on that card all the time over 30 days, then now you're losing. They winning. But if you don't carry no balance and you pay that card off, then now you winning. But like I said, they statistically people carry balances on their credit cards, so they going off the numbers. They are a financial institution, so they go off the numbers. Yes, every once in a while somebody gonna get them, but you're still using the card and they're still making money, even when you using a card and you don't keep a balance. And if you don't keep your balance, and if you don't use the card at all, this just happened to me. I didn't use the card at all, and they lowered my credit limit because I didn't use the card for a long time. So it's a game, but you got to know how to play it. And I burned through all my miles, and I didn't use the card anymore. So it was like this guy he ain't paying for it. So
All right. Mega Bit says, have y'all ever had a chick come cook for y'all in the DR? Hell yeah, of course. Man, that's down there every trip. You gotta have that treatment. A lot of them girls can throw down in the kitchen, bro.
Yeah. Some of them Haitians could throw down too, but I wasn't. And I was on my public enemy. I can't trust it. And I went and got me some lunch meat and this and that. I was good with that. Besides, I wouldn't let nobody stay at my house that long no way. I was already pissed off. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna.
Your next trip gonna be better, man.
Oh, trust me, it's gonna have to be. You know. Yeah, because I'm not gonna be running in the police out of the blue. You know. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be around some people that ain't trying to bribe me all day. You know. But I got twice. But I won't be getting got no more.
All right. So Brian Bourne, man, When the last time you had a bad trip or a bad experience when traveling? Cause you never talk about that with Colombia.
Man, to be
I
honest
ain't no
with you,
bad trip.
I haven't had one, man. Not as in, not. I'm not even gonna say yet because I don't anticipate having one. So I haven't had one, man. I don't anticipate on having one. I have a saying. I say this at work all the time. The beauty is in the setup. The beauty is in the setup. So if you set yourself up, if you set yourself up the right way, and you consult in someone, and you know, and you take advice from other people, then 9 times out of 10 you'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
we
like one
are.
of the things, like when I was a kid, man. My mom say, don't do this. You're gonna get, don't touch that stove. You're gonna get burned. So I know not to go near that stove. Some people they got to go near the stove and get burned for them to learn. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them motherfuckers. I can't. I'm just not gonna go near the stove. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking word for it. You know what I mean? But some people got it. They gotta get burnt. They gotta get burnt to say, you know what? Yeah, I messed up. You right.
Hey, you ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. Yeah, they just gotta touch that pot, man. Mm-hmm. But Drees, man, next time you come to DR, you're gonna have a great trip. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
I've already been guaranteed I'm gonna have a good time. I had a talk with somebody today. Told me not today, a couple of days ago.
what they say.
Told me, oh man, you gotta. Told me I ain't got to worry about nothing. So when I get there, sure enough, go call and say, hey, look, you told me I ain't got to worry about nothing. Come get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna be like how them bitches do. I'm gonna do how the bitches do. Just sit up there and just bring my sex to the table, and that's it.
All right, good luck in DR with that
Not the. Oh yeah, that,
one.
well, like I said, I'm just going. She
Bri-
told. That's what she told me. I ain't
Brian,
got to worry about nothing.
Brian, what you said? The beauty is in the setup. I
Yeah,
got
the
a
beauty's in
feeling
the
he the
setup.
one getting set up.
If it's set up, I know him.
Said they got
Don't worry, that's Drees right there. You know what I'm saying?
you.
I
Oh
would wait for
shit.
the. I wait for the water to come. Do it how I did it in Sasua. But I had enough time to put my feet into it on this. Water never came to do it. Anyway,
Man, that ain't gonna be a sewer when when she said she got you. You gonna be like, oh yeah.
it's all good. I'm gonna have me a backup plan. Believe that. If she don't come through like she said she gonna come through, I don't about my business.
Hey, I got 21 people in the chat, bro. Y'all do me a favor if you don't do nothing else for me. I want everybody to type something down. I want to make sure it's 21 people in. I see 21 watching, but hey, I need 21 response, please. And everybody hit the like button. Let me see if it's really 21 people in here, man. Y'all can shout out y'all city or whatever y'all want to shout out. Please, I want to see 21 people in here. Cause I don't believe YouTube sometimes. I think they be lying. They be telling lies, man. They might be sleeping though, Dree.
I don't know, cause the chat room sure ain't moving. You know what I'm saying?
Show ain't moving. T, there you go, one. That's one. Step
Which
on up. We're gonna be number two. Three.
three?
We know you in here. 4, 5, 6. All right. 7. Los Angeles. H time. Dollar Will. Dollar Will was just chilling in the background. He was just chilling.
Uh,
7. What up? What up, Jimmy? 8. P Dizzle. Got 22 likes, 22 people in here. That's 8 people, man. Step on up, man. 9. 10 me, 11 J Rich, 12. Add in the ass, man. You driving, man. Hey, man, make that money, man. Lurking and doing my stock chart. It's all good, bro. A lot of people be in here lurking. They be in here, just chilling. They never respond. It's cool. It's cool, but shit. Sometimes you gotta show brother a little love type on the thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh man, I want to go back, man. See them list. See these little shops like this. You can walk through there. It might be 30 stores in there.
All right, so we had like 12 people type. Everybody else ain't type. Man, if y'all type on the screen right now, I give you 1 peso. 1 peso.
It's like 2 cents.
Hey.
It is something.
Shit. Hey, what your boy say? A penny saved is a penny earned. That was a long time ago, though. Penny, hey, boy, you used to buy a damn cheeseburger about 20 cents.
I'm pausing the screen. I'm looking at this fine ass old lady.
Hey, Dollar Will, man, what's up with the stocks, man? What kind of stocks you doing, brother? What's the deal, man? You getting rich over there?
Jay Rich, he ready for the next trip.
Man, Dre Rich need to come on down to Columbia, man.
He better.
Jay Rich, man, you need to come on. Not Rich, but trying. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, I heard they call you Big Daddy Dollars. Big Daddy Dollars. Watching the U.S. dollar rise. Really? They said $1 back on the rise, Drez. What's up, man? We got to start investing in dollars.
It's all good. You gotta get together. They start investing in Colombia. That's what we need to do.
I'm going to start investing in chicken and rice because you Negroes, that's all you seem to want to eat.
Good investment, I guess.
Chicken and rice. A chicken coop, man. And they're like number 13, Rick and Tommy. Brixton. Man, a chicken coop can make you some money, bro. And broccoli. The black folk eat a lot of broccoli, man.
Probably do it now. You gotta understand, black folks are actually plant people. You know, it wasn't until we got over here mixed with slavery and all that we started doing. Then we started doing the hams and the thises and the pokes and all this other stuff. But red beans, cabbage, white beans, greens, all that's African food, bro.
Word.
Cause when I was in Rio, when I see some greens, I was shocked. But then when I seen the red beans, I had to do the red beans. I was doing red beans, but it was like not like I'm in South Carolina with the ham shank and the pickle pork and it was just straight up kidney beans. You know what I'm saying? I was eating kidney beans, 2 big slabs of chicken breast, natural chicken breast, by the way, and then a salad for like $5.50. When I left, my stomach was tight, and I got back over here and got back on them turkey necks and backs and all this shit. I gotta do 500 sit-ups a day to get back to what I was.
Word. That's what's up, man. Well, Drez, man, I'm about to end this live. We've been going goddamn hour and a half. I did an hour with my boy. But, I'm tired. I'm over here sleeping in a motherfucker.
Well, do your thing, man. To everybody that's heading abroad this month, please stay scrapped up. And when you do scrap up, make sure you bring condoms from America and keep the covers on your Bible so you can do proper Bible study. Man. Everybody type I got it if you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say right there. This is Drez. Shut up. You know what I mean? Brian, where you at? Sleep?
Yeah, no, I'm here, man. I'm here. I just had myself on mute. That's all. Yeah, man. And as I always say, man, whenever all the guys that's out there that's thinking about traveling, don't think about it no more, man. Just go online, buy that ticket. Once you buy that ticket and that 24 hours pass, you locked in. So just buy that ticket, man. Wherever you want to go. Talk to Drez, talk to Richie Rich, man. As far as get some advice if you haven't been to these places that they're talking about, get some advice and take that trip, man. Take that leap. You'll be happy you did. I promise. That's all I got.
That's right.
Bring us good on Rich. Bring us to the benediction.
Well, one thing I want to tell you, brothers, is man, you know, when you turn 70, 80 years old, and start wanting to travel the end with one of them little walkers, that, and you're gonna wish you would have took some trips, wish you would have seen the world. You gotta do it when you're young, man. Definitely gonna have my boys get out there young and do some traveling. Can't wait till you're in your 50s and 60s, man. You ain't gonna want to go there, So maximize your life, man. I mean, if just like Brian said, he worked hard, he want to treat himself, you know, and nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, at the very end, what's the point of dying and you worked all your life to save up $100,000, $200,000, $20,000, whatever you did, and you didn't get to enjoy it. So you gotta. It's like that song says, "Hey, spend that shit, spend that shit, but spend it wisely. Invest too, be smart about it, and have a good time, bro. It's simple, man. You know, simple, man. Don't let that job control you all the time. You know. Anything else you got from the red room? Bring us to the house, Drez. Bring us to the house. Kick that knowledge.
Well, you could be looking forward for me and Richie Rich on tomorrow around about 7 o'clock. Well, seven, I guess 7 o'clock in my time, maybe 8 o'clock his, or maybe an hour later. But in the anywhere in between 7 and 9 on tomorrow, me and Richard will be back on. We'll be on with topics, and also we'll do another chat room where you may have questions that we'll be prepared to answer. Once again, next month we'll be going. Damn, girl, chill out, girl. Next month we'll be going to Medellin from August 29th to September 6th through the Labor Day week. And then I'll be back in Medellin from November 7th to November 14th in Medellin, and on this side of the planet. Other side of the planet, we'll be going to Angeles City, Thailand from the 14th to the 17th to the 16th to the 23rd, and then from the 24th to the 27th, we'll be in Pattaya, Thailand, and then from the 27th to the 1st of December, we'll be in Bangkok. I really don't like that thing, but that's where we're going to be as a unit, WTU. This is Drez, and I'm out. Peace.
All right, peace out, brothers. Much love, much respect. We all appreciate everybody coming in the chat, man. Thanks, man. Y'all brothers driving the trucks, whatever y'all doing. Y'all be safe out there, man.
Shout out to all my donors, J Rich. Shout out to Otto Vine. Shout out to whatever the fuck. I forgot your name, but I'll have it in my next post next time. I'm out. Peace.
And don't forget peace, 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 peace.